Gonna be doing this water pump on a Volvo. It's not that hard, pretty simple. First step, you just want to drain the coolant, which I can already see. Go ahead and drain out all the coolant. After you drain out the coolant, you're gonna want to remove the belt. This one right here, that's the pulley right there. Take off this belt. Just remember the position. After you go ahead and remove the belt, you're gonna want to remove this tensioner right here, and it's just 3 10mm bolts right there. That's 1, 2 right there, and then a third one right there. So drain the coolant, remove the belt, and take off the tensioner. And go ahead, and so you have more space, you could remove this fastener right here. Go ahead and just remove the little bracket right there. It's a 12mm as well. Remove that bracket so you have more space. When you pull it out, you can move this more back and have more space. But yeah, let me go ahead and do all that right now. It's so hot outside right now. It's like 100 degrees. Right, I went ahead and got off the tensioner, remove the little bracket here so I can pull this back when I have to take it out. All the coolant's drained, all that's left is the pump. Some water pumps have one little connector here, some don't. Pretty simple. You just pop it out like that. Just a little push tab, there we go. Push tab, pull it out, and that's really it. All that's left is just remove all the bolts. Let me show you this is a new one. Go ahead and follow the bolts. One on top, on the side, bottom. So no more than like 3, 4, 5, like 6 bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Go ahead and remove the 6 bolts. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Make sure you put something under because a lot of coolant is gonna drop off from the water pump. So let me go ahead and do that real quick. All right, I left one bolt in. I cracked it open with a screwdriver, hit it a little bit so it opened, and let the coolant drain. After, be careful when you take it out and remove your bolt. I'm gonna take it out and try to be careful not to damage nothing when taking it out, because if it gets caught on the hose or something, it will rip it. Pull it, might damage it. But let me take this out and just be careful. I went ahead, got it out. Old one, new one. Go ahead and verify that they're the same. Everything's the same. This is from dealer. So I checked the numbers, everything's good, it's about the same. It should come with new bolts and a gasket. If it has new ones, go ahead and use it. If not, you could probably use the same old bolts, but the gasket, I would highly recommend using a new gasket, even if you buy it separate. It's always better to change a new gasket, just so later on it doesn't leak. I would always recommend just changing the gasket, regardless of if it comes with one or not. If it's aftermarket, I would say use the original one. But yeah, after you take it out, go ahead and just clean all around where the gasket goes. Sandpaper or a little brush, just go ahead and clean off all the old gasket residue. Let me go ahead and do that right now. I went ahead and cleaned up all around. I'm gonna go ahead and install it. I put some grease around inside, so when I put the O-ring, when I'm installing, it doesn't come out. And then if I install it and the O-ring is installed like in a cricket or something, it's going to leak. So I always usually just put some grease around here so the O-ring can stay in place, and sometimes I just put a little bit on top too, so it helps it stay in place more. I just use some grease, and that's really it. You could use silicone, I personally don't, but I'm gonna go ahead and just put the O-ring. When I install, I put it in position first, and then I just tie the bolt on top right here. I put this bolt here by hand, and then I put one at the bottom by hand, and then one on the other side by hand, so it's like kind of even. And then I just go add the rest of the bolts and just tie it all by hand. And then let me go ahead and do that first. I'm gonna put the O-ring, go ahead and put this there, make sure position is good, O-ring's good. and go ahead and just start slowly putting on the bolts. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick. All right, I went ahead and installed the new one. The bolts, they take about 18 to 20 pounds, but I do 25 pounds just so they're a little bit more snug and they're not too over tight where it's gonna damage the thread or the bolts or anything. After you go ahead and install the new one, it's just a reverse order. Connect back this connector. Just connect back to the connector. There you go. Then install back your tensioner. After you install back your tensioner, go ahead and install back your belt, add back your coolant, and go ahead and test everything. Make sure your belt's in the right position. Let me go ahead and first install back my tensioner, and then I'm gonna put the belt back in its correct position. Those bolts down there you could just tie with a wrench, just tie until it gets a little bit hard, and that's fine because those you can't really torque down anything, but those are same like 20 pounds. But let me go ahead and install back the tensioner there, put back the belt, and let me go ahead and do everything. Alright, went ahead and installed back the tensioner. Now I'm gonna just install back the belt. This belt is pretty easy to put on. You just have to pretty much just get the position. Let me see if I can try to do it with one hand. You just wanna get the position. You're gonna wanna get this belt under there and under here, like this. Hold on. Alright, I went ahead and got the position. You should see it goes around this one to under, and from the vibration dampener you can see it goes on top of this one right here. It goes on top of this one and behind the water pump, so it makes like a little loop. And then you can see, go ahead and just pull back the tensioner and put this loop into here. Alright, I went ahead and added back the belt. You can see that's how the belt's supposed to be. Behind the water pump and over the pulley over there. Added back the coolant. Just gotta add a little bit more. But yeah, go ahead, start it, check your belt, make sure it's not leaking, let it warm up. But yeah, that's how you do the water pump for a Volvo. It goes for the same with the ones without the sensor right there. But yeah.